Hello there, how are you today? I have a new conversation started for today, so I'm gonna read a comment to you first and then I'm going to explain the background behind that. So the comment on my channel says the following, and I quote, I switched to Mac OS just about 8 years ago after using Linux from 0.99 version onwards. I couldn't be happier. Linux was better than SCO, Xenix and other IX variants, but the development of systemd and the constant arrogance of GNOME, Rode, Rappi, Digicam, KDE Plasma and Darktable developers have alienated me so much that I will not return to those ego projects. And edit the post. Name one suite of digital photography applications that have a working cloud integration, a seamless integration with mobile devices, both Android and iPad OS, working web integration, supports current cameras after at most 3 months after release. Okay, so before I unpack this entire comment, let me just give you a heads up on what this comment has been posted on, right? So a couple of weeks ago, someone on YouTube, and I'm going to link his video up there, has posted his experience as a new Linux user. This person has been using Mac and then he switched to Linux and he is now happy as per his own words, which you can clearly see in his own video, right? And he now believes that computers are fun. And all that because he switched to Linux. So I made a follow-up video on his one, so you can check that one above as well. And in my response to him, I basically had to agree that computers indeed are fun, but in my opinion, there is some requirement regarding freedom, right? Because if you use Windows or any other proprietary operating system, as one of my colleagues would say, they kind of make you feel like a guest. While Linux kind of makes you feel like you are in your own house, right? In your own personal home where you are allowed to do whatever you want, right? You can redecorate, you can knock down walls, you can build new walls, you can chop your own wood, and etc., right? It is yours. While with the proprietary systems, they might be neat and tidy, like I don't know, maybe you enter a hotel, right? And it is perfectly fine as it is, but you cannot really change anything, and you are a guest. So you will be treated as a guest as well. So take this as a good or bad. I will leave it up to you. Of course, it's not on me to tell you how you're going to feel about this software, that software. You know, software is on the fundamental level a tool, right? So in my opinion, if this person who has left a comment on my video feels that his favorite company, his favorite corporation is like so perfect, right? Then why the defense, right? The thing is, why am I even making this video? The thing is, this particular comment is fine. I'm not objecting to this comment, not one bit. I love comments. I love answering all of the comments that you post on my video. I will answer all of the comments that you leave on this video as well. Trust me, I will. And the fact about the conversation, right, is that these companies, if they are so perfect, why do they need defense? That's what I'm starting to question, right? If Linux is no threat, then why attack Linux? I'm not feeling attacked, but I feel like some people are trying to plant their flag here of a Mac OS flag or Windows flag, and Linux is not allowed to attempt to take our users, and we are not going to allow it. That's a little bit how it feels. Maybe I'm mistaken. Correct me if I'm mistaken. But the reason why I am doing this video is because this is not the only comment of such narrative, such passion for the proprietary corporate developed software, right? This is like 50th comment with the same vibe, with the same energy that is posted on one of my videos. And I can tell you exactly when this happens. This happens exclusively when I post something positive about Linux. Not when I'm comparing this distribution against this other distribution, or when I'm making a distribution review, or when I'm talking about a new GIMP release or a new release for, I don't know, CAD software, right? FreeCAD that I did recently. It's always when I do something like Linux is good video. So it feels like, you know, some people are being threatened by my opinion that Linux is good. And I stand by my words. Linux is really, really good. And by good, I don't mean just as an alternative to proprietary software. No. Linux is not an alternative to proprietary software. For me, free software is a way of life, if you can understand what I mean by this. It is a different approach to software, right, and operating systems. It is not supposed to be an alternative. It is a lot better in many ways. However, this being better in many ways also comes with some drawbacks, and one of those is not having Adobe Photoshop. So if you're coming from the perspective that you are a photographer who must have Adobe Photoshop, you must have it. There is no other solution for you. Nothing exists for you. There is only Photoshop. Then, of course, by all means, use the best tool for the job.